Hey, what's up, everyone? Dragging back again with another edition of Fantasy Commentary. Today we are watching Red Sonja. Now, when you see the MGM logo appear on your screen, that is your cue to start listening to us. We're going to kick things off in 3, 2, 1. Hello!
Meow.
Hi.
And welcome to the edition of Fantasy Commentary. Today we are watching Red Sonja,
Meow.
a.k.a. the not Conan movie.
It's a Conan side quest.
By a man named Dino?
Dino De Laurentiis. It's his
Oh,
production
that
company.
guy. And Richard Fleischer.
Her name was Red Sonja. She lived in a savage world in an age of violence. A fierce warrior with flaming red hair. In the Hyborian... Okay, this is getting wrong.
Yeah, so this is
It's
still...
not that long. It was about
In the
over.
Hyborian King and her quest for justice and vengeance became a legend.
You couldn't. Okay.
Oh, see?
No, you have to finish it.
This is how the legend began.
This is how the legend began. So yeah, this is this is still like in the Conan like universe in terms of like the books and all that. She's part of that kind of like that world.
I mean, she's a nerd.
Red Sonja, what a
What
nerd.
a fucking loser. What a fucking nerd. Look at that nerd.
Spooky. Wake the fuck up.
Yeah, she was also part of Robert E. Howard's
Look at that carefully
characters. So again, it's kind of like a literary universe basically, like these characters. So again, with the success of the Conan films, you know, they were looking to kind of what other characters from his writings could we kind of adapt into the big screen. So Red Sonja.
Oh.
Yeah, I know, right? And also too, this is this is before Aliens, but this is still post Alien. So, which broke a lot of ground with having like a kind of a female protagonist with Ripley. So, studios were starting to kind of look towards, and also this would have been after the first Terminator, also with Sarah Connor. So we're starting to see like Hollywood look towards having female protagonists in film. So,
Wait, she's supposed to have a sword arm with like no rival strength, and Arnold's in this movie.
Yeah, but Arnold's not playing Conan.
But it's Arnold.
He definitely should have, though.
He basically is Conan in this movie.
He's Conan.
I mean, he's Conan. He's not Conan, but he is Conan in this movie. Like, I mean, he's a big jack dude that swings a sword around in the Hyborian Age. Like, what? He's Conan.
I mean, everyone knows that they just didn't want to pay for the rights, and he's basically Conan.
I like how she's just like...
Well, they had to pay the rights for Red Sonja. Sorry, there you go. I like how long his name is. It takes up like the entire damn screen.
And I love how his name went before the lead actress.
I know. Well, speak of the devil. But at the same time, Arnold Schwarzenegger was an established big action star by this point. So, I mean, Brigitte Nielsen, she never got as big as he did. I know her mostly for playing Ivan Drago's wife in Rocky 4. And technically, his ex-wife in Creed 2. But yeah, basically, there's a reason why Arnold is massive on the poster. This is... To be fair, though, the film does focus on Red Sonja. To be fair. But you can tell the promotion for this movie was... They were leaning heavily on Arnold. Which, honestly, if it puts people in the movie theater, why not? Because the movie itself does a good job of focusing on, the character of Red Sonja. So... Once people are there in the movie, they're going to experience her story. So if he's kind of the worm on the hook they need to use, if it works, it works. You know what I mean? And he is an important part of this movie, to be fair. He's not, he's not just a throwaway character, but it's still obviously, her movie.
Who's Robert Howard?
Robert E. Howard, that's the creator of Conan and Red Sonja, the writer. And I was told recently that I was aware that he and Lovecraft were like pen pals. They were kind of writing in the same time period, to kind of like more like pulpy kind of fiction. Lovecraft was more, cosmic horror, sci-fi horror. He was more kind of high fantasy. but I know that apparently he was influenced by Lovecraft, and some of the monsters in his stories were a little like kind of Lovecraft-esque, and it was more or less just kind of like a tribute to his friend, which I thought was kind of cool.
What kind of cult is this? Is this the Catholic Church?
They have swords. They're definitely already way cooler.
And big blue, green, glowing, gorb. What the hell is wrong with orbs?
Words.
Orbs!
Orbs.
I mean, to be fair, this is what Catholicism looks like.
It is?
I don't know. I'm just saying if it does.
I mean, I might have been way more into Catholicism if there was,
Beautiful
whatever.
woman with swords. And
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, no. If Catholicism looked like Dungeons and Dragons, basically, yeah, I might be down with that. Do you believe in this? Yeah, yep, sure, whatever. Just let me know when I get my, my.
Hey, can
my
I get all of you to just point your swords at this thing? Is that going to do anything? No.
It's just cool.
Yeah, it's really just for
Hey,
aesthetics.
if I could get paid to stand around pointing swords at stuff, I would do
I don't
it.
think they're getting paid.
I would do it for free if I'm being real talk right now. Like, what are you gonna do with your day?
Yeah, when I get off work, I go home and I take my sword and point it at things. But it's never like this.
It's always pro bono though. I'm a pro bono sword pointer. It's also my stage name. The pro bono.
Sounds like
sword
saying pro
pointer.
boner. I know that's a point, but
Yeah, it
good at
is.
is the point. You took that away from me.
And this is the point where everyone stops listening. Bye, folks. No, I like the aesthetic of Robert D. Howard's world. I think this idea of like this prehistoric kind of it's not prehistoric, but it's like one step removed. But it's like fantasy mixed with like history. It's just I don't know.
So think about it. That queen, she kind of has a Phantom vibe. It's kind of.
You mean like Phantom of the Opera?
Yeah, because she's kind of got the half mask now, because her face has a.
Oh. That's a shitty chest plate. If
Yeah.
So wait,
it's ornamental to be fair.
I guess so.
It hit right in the only part she has armor,
And that's what gets her.
See, this is what all the swords were for.
and that blade was only an inch, maybe less long.
It was a baby blade.
It
Maybe it was
was.
poisoned.
It wouldn't even got through that armor.
Oh, got it. Let's see. I like right away here, like all these. Again, in an age where like the '80s were very macho, and I like how this. Look at this. It's a female-driven story, and look at all the girls here. They're whooping ass. Like they're not just
Mm-hmm.
And again, I know he's known mainly for Conan, but I like that he wrote this very strong, like and powerful female character.
They kind of are like the. Well, I guess either or you look at it like they're kind of like the Amazonians and Wonder Woman.
Yeah. Well, something tells me they wouldn't be surprised if they got Wonder Woman was influenced by this, because again, this movie was from the '80s, but the story of Red Sonja is like from the '30s. So.
First, so.
Damn, I really wanted to know what they were like, what that was all leading up to.
I put this in here.
Yeah, his face.
Yeah, this movie is all about the head
stick.
Oof.
And I like how they're not like being dainty with the women here. They recognize that the women are formidable. Like this is an age where like women are not treated as like, oh, women are the fairest sex. No, women are warriors too. Like Again, Conan is not who he is because he's a man. He is who he is because he's from this age. So, men, women, it doesn't really matter. I like that, the women are just as formidable, even though I know they all just kind of got their asses kicked here. But
Well, they're also outnumbered.
well, yeah, I know. That's I mean.
Surprise attacked.
I mean, it's kind of like they recently found out, like, Vikings, they actually said that, yeah, Vikings, in terms of, like, men and women were complete equal. They did, like, a bunch of DNA tests on a bunch of, like, on a battlefield. They found all these dead Vikings, and they said it was, like, a 50-50 split men and women on the battlefield. Like, there was no... Women could be earls, too, running, Viking, tribes. Like, there was no distinction between men and women. They're just like, listen, you can swing a battle axe or a sword... You're good to
That guy's
go.
fucking helmet. Those helmets are a lot.
I mean,
skulls with horns and like the tail.
I mean, why half-ass it, man?
Dude, you gotta look good.
You gotta look good.
That's the first thing that they told me I entered gladiator school was...
You gotta look good.
You gotta look good.
Doesn't matter how good of a fighter you are, if you look like shit,
No one's gonna cheer your name.
I like how the orb has its own little palanquin. Is that what they're called?
But if I'm correct,
I understand.
then I mean it.
I don't want to touch it. He explodes.
Yeah, so she,
I like how he's looking around. Is this okay, guys? Like, is she fucking with me? Like, So
Red Sonja appeared in the 1934 story Shadow of the Vulture, which is a fucking met.
Oh!
Bye!
So is this actually
dude just
a
got
teleportation
banished.
No.
I was gonna say.
After you, bitch!
Wait, maybe only women can touch it.
I bet you say that to all the slave girls.
I mean, I think if it was like killing them, then like their armor would just like fall to the floor. But the fact their armor is gone, maybe they're like getting moved somewhere.
Maybe.
Get out of the way, bitch.
Again, I like that it's a female.
Dude, you know what I would have done? I would have put a chain on that thing and been swinging it around.
Right?
Oh yeah. That thing is like from in this time period. This would have been like every father of a daughter's like dream come true. He would have just made his daughter
who identifies as a woman and you touch it.
I don't know. I don't know how sorcery and progressiveness work.
It's a very interesting.
I don't know how that works. It's like
if this movie was like remade, but in 2019.
Yeah, I mean, I like to think of myself as a pretty progressive guy. If you guys listen to the channel, I think you can kind of discern where my political leanings go. But I don't know. That's a dangerous, slippery slope question. I don't know how to answer that. I'm like I like to think of myself as a lefty liberal over here. But fuck, I don't know how to answer that question. It's like,
I'm just curious, man.
I don't know. I don't know. That's my answer. I don't know.
Like the orb asks you, like, are you a man or a woman first?
Jesus.
But seriously, like, if I'm a dad of a daughter in this time period, I am making sure that all my daughter's underwear is made out of that glowing orb. Arthas!
Wait, so they're not... I thought that was like a bottomless pit, but I guess it's just a...
Are they dying or just having, like, the best sex of their lives?
I know, it's a little...
Or maybe
both.
Maybe this is one big role play.
Maybe that's how
that's what they're
sex in
into.
life.
They're just basically like really intense masochists, and this has all been one big role play.
To be fair.
To be fair.
Why would you make a hole underneath the orb? Like, what's the point?
Unless maybe they need to get rid of it, or like.
I don't know.
I bet you if it's that dangerous to keep it from falling in the wrong hands, if they need to just
Well, that didn't work, did it?
Well, yeah, but the sneak attack. Basically, it's like if we can't control it, it's best that no one has it. They kind of drop it, so it's like a kill
look
switch.
At this nice society, these zip lines set up.
I was gonna say emergency zip line.
Yeah.
I mean, clearly it comes in handy.
I like how they're shooting her instead of cutting the line, but that's fine.
I mean, it's like it's like a public transportation. You don't want to cut.
It's
it.
it's like a subway or like a.
He's like, I'll take this delivery. I'll take that.
Oh, unconscious woman, thank you very much. I will take this back to my cave.
Jesus.
I mean,
it was hand delivered.
This is not exactly. This isn't 2019. This world, okay? Let's. But again, I like right away. Like women are empowered in this film because again, women can touch it. He doesn't even know how to
take arrows out properly. You're not supposed to just rip it out like that.
See, I mean, if it's in like the middle area, you don't push it through. That's scarier.
I know, but you could break it off until you can get somewhere safer where she's not going to bleed out.
Okay, so so we know this isn't Conan because he's fully clothed.
Yeah.
He's got like
He's
a
wearing
whole.
pants.
He's got like the whole Siegfried and Roy outfit. Look at the collar thing. Like,
It's just like they're both like these two stories are set in the same world, right?
yeah.
And you decide to get the same actor. You know, this is just Conan's side story.
Or in this world, every man just looks like Conan. Like in this world, Conan is just a type.
I was gonna say it's like a low budget RPG where all the NPCs just look the
Look at
same.
this. Hey, I want to live in a world where like every dude is basically just looks like
when I
Arnold
was
Schwarzenegger in the 80s.
Born to my Asian parents that came out looking like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Just because they ran out of, textures.
These headdresses. Look at that guy's like shoulder pads. They're also like ribbons.
Told you,
There
rule
she
number
is.
1. You gotta look good.
And okay, and I like how the good thing about Bridget Nielsen too. She's a
God, his hair's magnificent.
see.
Dude, I'm just saying, you see that guy in the battlefield, you don't fuck with him.
Yeah.
Okay? You don't know if he's gonna sprout wings. If he knows ancient, Chinese secrets.
See, I like her casting because she's a bigger, stronger looking woman. She's not this tiny, scrawny. I mean, I think
the mullet gives her power.
That's a good mullet, though.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, I think how tall is she? She's almost 6 feet tall. I think. Not quite, but I'm pretty sure she's at least like 5'10", 5'11". She's Danish, so Northern European. How tall is she? Because I know she's been in a lot of. She's always had a very kind of statuesque presence.
Dude, that guy is done up.
I know, he looks amazing.
You just came from the salon.
I know, his hair is it's so good. It's like
It probably takes him forever to get ready in the morning.
He probably has a whole entourage that does it for him.
Yeah, but still, that's some getup.
Right?
It's like the hair and the helmet go together. He got a special made helmet.
I just picture him whipping around and smacking her on the head with his little shoulder.
Okay,
thing.
so she's 6'1".
Damn.
So again, this makes sense in a world where Conan is a real character. The female again, I like how they didn't just cast.
She definitely could have been beefier, but it's fine.
Yeah, but that's the thing. You think she's skinny, but it's like a basketball player's body where they're very tall and their muscles are lean and they don't look big. But then you put them next to a normal person, and suddenly they look massive because their muscles aren't bulky. Again, I saw Charles Barkley next to The Rock, and Charles Barkley on his own doesn't look like a big guy, and he was massive compared to The Rock. He was to The Rock what The Rock looks like to normal people, but because of the way his muscles are proportioned, he doesn't look, bulky. You put her next to like a normal woman, and she probably looks like she could rip that woman in half.
Yeah.
I mean, she's taller.
Her arms look bigger there.
Yeah.
They're just from the other views.
I mean, here's the thing. I'm pretty sure she's taller than Arnold. I don't think Arnold's over 6 feet.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
They always make Arnold look really tall in movies. I think he's under
But
6
he's
foot.
just like a huge dude.
Because he's got that bulkier frame, so you gives the illusion of like a bigger guy.
Is this showdown happening now? Oh wait, never mind. Damn it.
See, look at him. He's got to be on a horse.
Yeah.
I don't remember what. Okay, I remember watching, but I never paid attention to this. Let's pay attention to whenever they're in the frames, how they frame them, because I am fairly certain that she is taller than Arnold Schwarzenegger.
They had to give her a short horse so she would be taller.
Well, that's the thing. Well, again, they do that with a lot of in the '80s. They did that a lot with action stars like Stallone, Schwarzenegger. They made it because they wanted to look larger than life. But these guys weren't they were muscular, but they weren't like tall. Again, that's what makes The Rock so imposing. Is that The Rock is built like Arnold, but he's 6'4". He's my height. So he's got the best of both worlds. That's why The Rock... And then when they shoot The Rock the way they would shoot this guy, The Rock looks like he's 7 feet tall.
Oh, that's pretty cool looking. Oh, wait, what is that? What is that bull doing to whatever's underneath it? Is that bull fucking a lizard?
What?
There's definitely... the horses were in front of its face, but there was like a weird lizard underneath it.
I'm not really 100% sure what's going on there.
That's a good place to...
Again, she's sitting down, he's standing up, and he's in the foreground. Like... yeah, they're totally hiding the height difference. Which, whatever.
But I mean, isn't Red Sonja supposed to be like,
majestic.
Like a warrior with no equal or some shit. She's supposed to have like the strongest, strength.
Yeah, but Arnold Schwarzenegger in the 80s was like, no one's bigger and stronger than Arnold, even though there were dudes that were bigger and stronger, but you had to make Arnold. Imagine getting headbutted by that thing, by the way. Holy shit.
Yeah.
It probably hurt her, too.
I was just noticing, and I know we've talked about this a lot, but, like, I love the fact that her eyebrows are natural, because if it was nowadays, she'd have, like, perfectly sculpted and colored eyebrows.
Well, that's the thing, too. I like how, yes, she's wearing makeup and all that, but I like that they feel like, okay, like, more like real people, as opposed to, being...
Like, even her eyebrows are natural. They're not, like, all shaped and sculpted.
I remember, like, 10 years ago, there was Robert Rodriguez, I think, was talking about doing or not a remake, but like a new Red Sonja movie, and his at the time wife, I forget her name, Breaker.
I think she's dead.
I could see that asshole. Yeah.
Dude, Arnold, give her 1 second. Come on, man.
Rose McGowan was going to play her, and I was kind of like,
she's definitely taller.
Right, and again, Rose McGowan's a fine actress, but it's just one of those things where it's like, they were going for this very pretty, this girl needs to look like she belongs in a barbarian age, and I'm sorry, like Rose McGowan, again, good actress. I'm not getting down her, but she looks like she weighs 120 pounds soaking wet. Red Sonja needs to be like the female version of Conan, so I'm sorry, like. I kind of feel like, the way these guys look, this is just kind of standard for this world. Like, she's just kind of how women look in this time period and in this continent.
I don't know. Her hair's kind of...
You not feeling the mullet?
Mm.
I mean, to be fair, they never make her look like that anymore. She's always just got, like, big hair now, but it's all, like, one length. Ominous clouds.
Habla.
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 It's a great city. He has to say that every time someone says the name.
So why did she...
But see, again, I like how she's... Again, this is pretty significant for the 80s. She's not relying... She's basically saying, like, I don't need you. There you go. Like, what?
But danger is my trade.
I like...
How am I supposed to trade?
I like how she just blew his mind with that concept. Like, you see the look on his face like...
Wait, you heard me. Danger is my trait.
You don't need...
How am I supposed to practice my trait?
You don't need Matt, but I man. How'd you not need man?
Oh.
Oh God, I forgot about these.
I don't remember this movie very well, so...
It's been a while since I've watched it, but yeah, this definitely has the D&D party system going on.
I love her cloak. I want it. Where did she get it?
Boy.
That kid looks super familiar.
That kid's adorable.
Look how strong she is. God, I love that in this world, like, men and women can, and I'm not just trying to placate to the,
Now he can fall in the boy.
Yeah, but he's not a boy.
Again, so often I feel like we look back in the ancient world and we always assume that women were just objectified. So a lot of times they were, but at the same time, if you lived in this time period or just from our history, you had to be strong. There really couldn't be like a quote unquote fairer sex because like you couldn't get away with that back then. Everyone had to be able to survive. Everyone had to be able to kind of cut it. So
you're talking like back then as if like, in the 1500s everything was swords and sorcery.
Well, I'm talking like 10,000 years ago, 9,000 years ago, like back in the days when there were still things with like big teeth trying to eat us. Like, yeah, I don't really think the plumbing mattered that much. I think it was like, listen, if you're able-bodied, you got to be tough and know how to survive. Like, it doesn't. Oh, but I'm a girl. So fucking what if you're a girl?
With his
Ew.
with his what?
I'm scared.
With his what?
I know, like.
What? Hey.
I don't want your shirt. Like
I don't want your shirt.
it's like sweaty bra money, but he's not wearing a bra. So like, where did he have it? Like inner shirt.
Hey man,
Folds?
this is the age.
It was
of
one of his like nipple coins. Like, every morning he wakes up, puts a coin over each nipple just to pay for bus fare. See, he's replacing the nipple coin.
Jesus.
By the way, can I just point out the costume design in this movie is pretty excellent.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty over the top.
I love
love
that
it,
though.
though.
Like I love how you're seeing. It's not diversity in like the outfits here. Like I think
There might be too much.
you think so?
Too much.
I don't know. I like it. It feels like a very realized world.
Do you say need?
Yeah.
This kid.
You see his face? He was like,
I think this was shot in Wales, based on the topography.
topography.
I know I always point this stuff out in movies, but I'm like, I'm always curious where they shoot movies and that
He's
kind
like
of
a
stuff.
stalker now. It's kind of weird.
I mean, he's got to practice his trade.
He's like, I refuse.
Are you in any danger
I
yet?
can't believe
Oh, she
She
lost
didn't
her
take
cool
me.
cloak.
Apparently, some of this. I'm trying to figure where it was shot. I think let's say some of it was shot in Italy. Other parts were shot in and around Rome, which yes, I know is in Italy. Right tag. See, it's also interesting here too because you look at like the first Conan movie. It was very much like this character was trying to figure himself out. Like her, she's like I know, like I like how she's no nonsense. She's like I'm not trying to figure shit out. I'm not trying to find myself. Like
I'm a strong, independent woman. I don't need no man.
I think.
But she's gonna realize
Oh
she
my
needs
God.
to, right? Or
Look
some
at these
shit.
headdresses.
Okay, this shot here, this
Over
scene.
the top.
I believe this. I think this was from John Wick 2 when he goes to that rave in Rome, and he goes to that underground kind of like cave thing.
I don't know.
I think this is the.
Probably- I don't know.
Yeah, because they shot like in this big geologic amphitheater.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Because this part of this movie was shot in Rome. I think this is where the same spot.
I mean, we didn't see the guys in the armor, so I think you're wrong, but you never know.
Those guys never.
There was
died.
no throne. Okay. Rome was very different in the 80s, folks.
Why is he
It was.
sleeping in the armor? That looks uncomfortable.
Yeah, but in a world where like people can just roll up on you and kill you, I'm kind of like,
Look at that key.
damn. Yeah, this movie's all about the headdresses. Let's be real. But see, I'm on. It's like your gang colors, but back then it was just like the headdresses. That's how
It was
you
like
know.
lizard fish people.
That's how
or
you
something.
represented your set right there. Like people knew what neighborhood you were from. Like, oh, he's got the fish headdress. We know where they're from. Those Britax people right there. Yeah, they like fish.
I've been counting.
I know.
Grindtime! Oh, shit. Look at her. She's like...
Please kill him already.
I know, right? Look at her.
We're sick of this dude.
Dude, their outfits.
See, I think she was a good cast for doing the physicality, because you look at her and I believe she can kill someone. Like, I look at her and I'm like, look at her.
Oh, I mean, look at how much shit he's wearing, dude. Look how much fucking jewelry he's got on. Alright, it's heavy. She's loose and ready.
What?
You know what I mean?
What'd you say?
Not like 2 feet in front of them. Looks like Frankenstein's monster. Bird of fire. Look at her. There you go. Look at her. She ain't afraid. Look at him. He looks kind of like young Santa.
But with crazy eyes?
I mean...
Is this actually a Santa origin story?
Jesus.
No.
Jesus.
See? He didn't wear any on his arms.
Right?
I guess it's really not armor.
He laughed at your joke.
I'm glad someone did.
Yeah.
And that's probably why he's going to pay for it. I got bad puns.
Lay down.
That's pretty bad. It's fucking embarrassing.
I'll take that. Oh, you want some too?
You're gonna keep your word. Seriously, look at how they all have, like, it's like one long piece that goes from the neck all the way down covering their crotch. That's it.
I mean,
some of them.
This looks pretty dangerous. If there was only someone here who would be willing to trade in danger. Oh, there he is. Hi.
He's also wearing pants, so he's clearly superior.
I like how he, like, peekabooed them, by the way.
Yeah.
That was a peekaboo strike.
I was stalking you. Bye. I got what I needed.
Okay, he's not even cutting them with a sword. He's just beating them with it. He's just that strong.
You know, he's got one thing to sell, and it's danger. He's just handing it out. Everyone gets some.
He's like Oprah when it comes to his danger.
Yeah.
You get danger.
Oh.
You get danger. Everybody gets danger. I want a key that big for our normal door just to be obnoxious.
What if it was like an axe that you carried on your back at all times?
And that's just...
Everyone, like the policeman stops you.
So you guys want to be in Kingdom Hearts? Because the Keyblades.
Oh, yeah.
No. That's not...
But I know, I want a lock.
I just want like a police officer to be like, hey, what's that on your back? It's like, oh, this is this thing?
That's my house key.
Yeah. This opens my front door. You want to find out?
You put it in and like turn it, and this bright light comes out, and it's like this chanting starts. You know, it's just like
she helped him out.
And it opens up to like the most normal apartment.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious. No, I want that.
The door is this gigantic, like monolithic thing, but inside just a basic, 2-bedroom apartment. Whatever.
Like as soon as you turn the key, like huge floodlights come on, and a little speaker plays that music. And
hey,
This is our favorite little.
and it's completely
dude.
empty inside.
because all the money went to building the damn door and lock.
Aw.
Oh.
What?
But you see, again, a savage world, would they be willing to do this to a kid? Like, again.
Oh no, I was more taken aback by his outfit. Sorry, he's like a pirate, but not with so many ruffles and like shag. Oh god, that guy's got a spiky codpiece.
What?
No.
Wah, wah, wah,
You
wah.
played yourself.
Those outfits. I feel like it's like a weird. He's like a weird
Force
Hulk
powers.
Hogan.
What?
I don't
Like
know.
Hulk Hogan?
Yeah, he makes.
No. I've seen Hulk Hogan in the 80s. That man is no Hulk Hogan from the 80s.
I know, but I'm just like with the shag.
I can see it.
Yeah.
No.
Thank
No.
Thank
You are
Alex.
wrong.
Listen.
Hyborian Hulk.
I remember Hulkamania.
Yes, it's Hyborian Hulk.
Yeah.
No, Hyborian Hulk would be Hulk Hogan from the 80s. That would be Hyborian Hulk. You know, Hulk.
Does he have a giant bone he's just hitting people with?
I have a giant bone. I'm sorry.
Are you hitting people with it?
Yeah. All the time.
Do I need to leave? I'm scared. He just looks like he's wearing jeans.
Yeah, let's see. Look at him. Damn. Damn. Oh.
Right in the pooper.
Because I hate him. And I was hoping this would happen. Thanks for ruining that.
Bitch.
She just chucks her sword at the kid.
I just
Aw.
saved you, little shit.
Now that's Castle.
That is, in
Yeah, but
fact,
who wants to live on?
I would.
What happens when you need groceries?
You send
DoorDash
someone
that
out?
shit. Like, come on.
There's an app for that.
There's an app for that. It's
It's called My Slave.
Yeah, I know. Can I get that slave app, which is AKA you snapping your finger? I'm thinking Thai tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see that. But, could you, like, you know...
She gets air delivered stuff.
Yeah, drones bring it in.
I mean, oh, look at all the faces.
I'd have a wine rack right there, you know. Strike a pose.
Her outfit just makes me think, I mean, minus the weird jester crown, like it looks like a figure skating outfit or something. Is that just me?
I mean, you don't know what she's into.
Oh, is this her happy time room?
It's a lot of candles.
It's a fuck ton of candles.
That is,
That must
in
have been a really hot
fact,
room.
a lot of fuck ton of candles.
Yes, that is indeed
Oh,
one
see, the
fuck
swords
ton
are
of
pointing
candles.
at it. Maybe you just have to threaten the orb. That's how it works.
That's how it
You have
works.
to be threatened by swords.
The orb only works if it does not feel safe.
I just picture the orb sounding like, oh boy, oh god, oh, look at all those swords pointing at me, oh boy,
I mean,
I don't
that's-
feel
that's
safe.
Pretty badass, though.
That voice?
No,
I was gonna
that
say-
was not.
Really?
Dude, that guy's face in the back makes me so uncomfortable.
Look at him and he's like, it's a bit much. It's like they just rated a Pier 1 and just like got every candle.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of something called like one fire instead of 800?
Tacto.
You know they're struggling with these words. Tacto, acto.
Clip clop, clip clop.
Listen to my horse. If any of you get that reference, I'm sorry.
Oh. I kind of forgot what it was actually from. I'm just used to...
Yeah, put it out of your memory, did you?
Yeah.
Look how happy he looks. I get to follow along and be a part of something. Woohoo!
It's a real badass...
I know. Like, look at the set design of this movie. It's like fucking
like-
awesome. Like, I want this to be my office.
I like
You know.
how she has armor on the walls, too. Oh, no.
And-
I hate that. I hate that, and I want it to die in a fire. So is that her daughter? Who's that? Oh, God. I hate
It's
that.
really well done, though.
That's
little-
her bartender
Look at him. He's like, yeah.
and DJ.
What the fuck kind of
Those nails. I had those nails as a kid growing up.
porno channel?
I guess so.
Wait,
It's like the Hyborian Skinemax.
I don't like the way he's doing that.
So yeah, that really was. Wow.
Change the channel, old pervert. I just like they really need. Left it on the wrong channel. Oh, sorry.
It's the equivalent of walking in and seeing.
He's like, there's 2 in this palace, and none of them ever touch me. Give me a break here, okay? I like how there's like skulls on each of the like.
God, all these costumes are just so flamboyant.
But just think of like how much work went into that. To do all
Yeah.
that. That's impressive.
It's a pretty good matte painting.
That's a really nice composite right here. Again, this film definitely has a budget. No offense about that.
I mean, there's some butts about it.
Oh, random word. She kind of has a bit of a Yasha thing going on from Critical Role.
Yeah,
That's a cool
the way she
bridge.
talks.
I mean, her build is kind of like that.
That horse is about to poop.
See, and I like how you don't really see them in the movie. They always have like the skeletons, but again, in Rodney Howard's writing, there were a lot of big beasts and things like that too. So I kind of like how they're even though they don't have the budget to
Referencing them.
really.
It's too bad we never get to see him.
I know, but at least they acknowledge that this time period had. It wasn't just like just old world. It was like a time of fantastical beasts.
Or no.
I don't remember. It really has been a long time since we watched this.
I know. It was a long time ago.
It's one of those movies that used to be on cable when I was a kid, like all the time. Like Conan, this were always on cable.
It just looks like that animal died, and it was just like it got drunk, fell in here, and it was like.
I'm gonna show you the scale of it. It's so big that it can just feel like
Maybe he lost and he's just in like a hammock,
Right?
and someone killed him in his sleep.
He's so extra.
I don't think she hears you.
37 arrows just embed themselves in
He
his
just
chest.
clubs him.
You just see the orb flying through there and touch him, and then it's like whipped back with a chain. No, dude.
No,
He would like it.
This
Let's be
kid's
real.
dreams are coming true. So you're telling me if I keep acting like a little shit, you'll spank me? He just figured it out. Look at his face.
Yeah, we didn't even hear a single thing she said.
He just stabs him in the leg for like fucking that up for him. You idiot! I was so close.
I just love how he always has a little shit-eating grin on his face.
Again, it's like spoiled prince, kind of, like. Again, kind of like got his title basically inherited, didn't earn it, kind of thing.
Oh, he's playing, but he's like, I'm a prince, I don't play. He's stuck in a loop.
But see, I like how she kind of has like a bit of a mature. Again, women are strong in ways that men can't be. Again, I like how she understands too. Like sometimes she's not placating him in a way to be like demeaning, but I like how she can kind of. Again, like a woman who can be like a natural mother. That's a kind of strength that is unique to like a woman. So I like how. She's not just being just super, like, she's not just trying to be, like, a guy. Like, I'm...
You're not allowed to do that.
Like, she's tough with him, but, she doesn't hold back. I feel like if this was Conan would literally just be abusing this child. Conan would
Just slap him over the face.
over
and over.
Conan would just be backhanding this kid left and right.
Yeah, where is Conan? Where'd he go?
He was practicing his trade.
There's no danger here. This kid is harmless.
Right. He only shows up where they're danger.
He takes the highway to the danger zone. He is so adorable. She smacks him. I won't.
Again, I like how they're portraying her here. I'm glad that, because you know the temptation for this would have been like, okay, we're literally doing Femme Conan.
Is she?
Femme Conan.
I'm not even gonna say it.
Don't.
Yes.
Habla.
Oh.
See, again, I like how she's still massaging his ego a little bit, but she's, you know. I feel by now Conan would have just decapitated this boy with his teeth.
With his dick. Wait, that's...
What?
Huh?
I like how he was there the whole time.
Let's spoil a little shit.
But I think it's one of those things he realizes too. This kid, unfortunately, is like a product of his upbringing. Like, you know, if you grew up hearing like, you're the greatest, you're the best, you're so special, everything revolves around you. It's like you're gonna turn that kid to little shit. But he's still young enough where he could probably be broken of that. Honestly, him losing his kingdom was probably the best thing that happened to him. Because it kind of.
I forget. Does she want Sonja as like her wife?
I don't remember.
I mean,
I want that beauty here for me.
so what does the talisman do besides suck men into some weird
I mean,
oblivion?
she claimed it like can change worlds or make earthquakes and storms or some shit.
Oh, okay, like it leveled that town,
I
right?
guess, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't actually get to see it. But...
Essentially, it's like the ultimate siege weapon, basically.
But it can only kill men?
Oh.
Damn.
That's a pretty cool effect, though.
It looks like his hat or helmet. Like he could just like kind of just take it off and just lop someone's head off with it. It's probably exactly what it's
That's
used
his
for.
special move.
I mean, let's be real. Look at again. Oh, I always remember this scene when I was a kid.
Something gonna happen bad when he pulls it out. High block.
Jesus.
Do you like that he just grabbed a dagger with his bare hand, by the way?
Yeah.
It's fine.
I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think they understand how daggers work. Or is everyone in this time period just so fucking
I think
tough?
he just throws them, you know? Like, they're not sharp blades, they're just pointy. They're probably super dull, you know? He hasn't sharpened them in a while.
I can do it, put your ass into it.
Dude, just hit it. Just hit it with your bone. Smack that shit.
Smack that phone. Oh.
Uh-oh. Well.
Dude, you're gonna get
It's actually really
I know.
pretty well done. That's what his hat's for.
Well, again, like I said, this film, you can see where the budget went. This is a good-looking movie.
A lot went into costumes. For sure.
I mean, arguably, it's one of the most important parts of a movie, though.
Well, again, a movie like this, where
but they might have, took some liberties or went a little. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. I love the over-the-top aspect of it. You might, because again,
I like it.
It defines the world very well. I love it's a metal monster.
Start climbing, little dude.
Wah, wah.
That looks like
Yeah.
that kid must have had a blast on the day doing that.
I mean, to be fair, he's also getting a face full of water, so maybe not. But
Yeah, when you're his age, he's probably like what, 9 or 10. You tell me when, as like a 10-year-old kid, you get to be in a movie. First of all, you get to be in a movie. It's a movie that looks like this, and when you get to dress up in cool costumes,
You get
Young
sword. You
adults.
get to.
you have a huge big set, and there's like a big monster that you get to grab onto, and like takes you around the big pool. Like this would have been awesome.
I'd pay to do that at King's Island.
Oh,
I sensed it.
that's how you know the monster was actually dangerous.
Yeah. If he doesn't show up, it's actually not dangerous.
Yeah. Like little ears.
He just totally belly flopped. Did you see that? That was a full-on flop.
Arnold's abs can take it.
I know, right? He actually flopped the water. The water didn't flop him.
Again, this looks like fun. And like it's like we always say, we said it with like, the Dark Crystal, and we said it with another movie too, where again it's like having practical sets, and back in the day when everything was practical, there was no CGI. It's like
It's so fun.
Again, that's my point. It's
back then.
Exactly, that's my point. And you got to be there, and all this was on set. So it wasn't like, okay, we built some of it, and then there's a green screen. Again, I'm not Mr. I think CGI is the devil. But, there's pros and cons to everything. And the pro, to having everything be practical is like when you're an actor on the set, you get to act off everything.
Yeah.
Like everything is there. Like nowadays, this thing here would be digital. This would be a CGI monster. The most they would have would be like some kind of stump that they write on, and it'd be all green, and later on they would create it in post. But
After millions of effects are
yeah,
added.
but here there's the rational monster. It's right there. Like Arnold knows what he's fighting because it's there on set with him. He's rolling around in the water with it. Ah! Are its eyes pearls too?
It looks like it.
I mean, I kind of thought they looked like metal, but that's just me. Jesus Christ. Now,
Dude, that poor little metal fish thing.
I mean, I've been saying to be
To
fair.
be-
I'm gonna say,
To be fair.
in the defense of the monster, they did go in there and just take its shit and,
Yeah, but-
they instigated all
But
this.
he basically said it's like a machine, so I think it's like something that was created as like a security system.
Well,
like it's not like it's like kind of
See,
pre-programmed.
now if they listened to, what was his name, Falcon?
Farkas.
Farquaad.
If they listened to him, none of this would have happened.
Lord Flublar.
How do you know that in this world, metal lizard sea things aren't natural? Maybe that's just his home.
Maybe it's just a home.
Maybe his name's Bob.
Look at him. Look at him.
Fuck, Arnold.
Dude.
Shit-eating grin.
High Lord Conan.
I toke up every day. I'm sorry. He just opens his shirt. It's just full of blunts.
That'd be hilarious if that's the direction this movie just went in.
I know.
I'd be all for it.
When is the spinoff?
When they just go off and like trip in their tent, and it's like they imagine they went on an adventure, a big journey.
It's all in
Yeah.
their
It
head.
didn't actually happen.
By the way, can we just discuss first of all, like their chiseled square jaws, both of them?
I mean, how much more is there to
I mean,
discuss?
right now it's like granite grinding against each other. Look how disgusted he looked. Oh.
That is some sort of logic. Can't say if it's good or bad.
Seriously, their jaws are like perfect. Like, I want to see them both just charging
Just about
in
to take
battle
out the
together,
blunts.
just like throwing their jaws into the enemy hordes.
Oh my god. It's like, hey, I want
feel
to
like you're
fuck
in love
you.
with
Come
this
fight
jaw.
me.
She just stabs him.
Oh, Jesus.
Or, I mean, he stabs her. And then he, takes his prize.
Oh, that's some poor taste.
Yeah, it was, but...
I mean,
That's a smooth move sword, though.
he really wants to fuck her. I'm like, can you guys just chill?
Look at him, though.
They're in the middle of the woods.
He's like, well, yeah, but the king, the little kid, and
Yeah, but
these
this
guys.
is this is like fun to them. This is like
Yeah,
They're both warriors.
this is foreplay. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's a pretty force.
Oh, you pissed him off. He's an angry little boy.
Boy, that kid sure is lucky that's not Conan. You can see the wire.
Yeah.
To be fair,
Shut
up.
See, I'm not the only one.
I kind of think Arnold could have done that.
Yeah.
What? That kid weighs like 70 pounds?
Jesus.
Is that a lot or a little? I don't
That'd be a
know.
lot for. Maybe not. I don't know.
Well, again, just dead weight holding it up. It's like, yeah. Like, also, it needs to look like he's doing it effortlessly. Like, even if you can
gonna
hold the
shake
weight up,
Arnold?
your arm would be shaking.
Jesus. That guy's face.
I like how that kid's rocking the MC Hammer pants
I know.
long before MC
I
Hammer
noticed
did
that
it.
too.
Like,
Sweep the leg.
oh, that's some Cobra Kai shit right there. Oh.
He looks so confused.
It's like, what?
Wait, you could do that?
I thought the sword went behind him though.
I thought when the sword's gone, you lose.
Important.
I like how he's just like, just fuck already. Come on, guys.
They're all like, listen.
No. Even he knows what's up.
Oh no, Arnold's getting tired.
Yeah, you can tell she's taller than him.
Yeah. Do you like his little feathered hair?
That's a good look, man. Hey, I stand by the feathered hair. I think they could come back, man. Like
My mom had feather hair for literally most of my life.
it's a good.
Until I told her, Mom, you need to change your hair. You've had the same hairstyle for the past, 20 years.
I don't know. I'm nostalgic for the 80s, man.
But to be...
To be fair.
Damn it. I was going to say, she didn't have, Farrah Fawcett hair. She had it short and feathered, not, long.
Like, what's his face from Point Break?
Kinda.
It's an equally good look.
Look at his fucking arm.
I know, look at those things. Jesus.
We both agree to rest.
I was going to say, if it's a draw, then technically no one lost.
So does that mean they just go back to their respective tents and self-serve?
Yes.
Okay.
Self-serve. Like ice cream?
They go back there, pretend they're just eating ice cream. Well, I guess that's happens when you draw.
They're both crying into their ice cream.
Oh.
I just
Put
love
your phone away.
I was just gonna say, I love that his weapon is just massive bone club. Like he just beats people
He's
with that
always
thing.
taking his bone out.
I mean,
To be fair.
one must always be at the ready.
I like how he's the only one that was like, fuck that, I'm just gonna go on the ground.
Arnold just through the wall. Again, this is all part of a set right here. This is. See,
Hint, hint, kid.
again, I like how she's treating him like a mom, making him feel big and important, but she's looking after
That
him.
motherly manipulation. Oh god.
Who's my big boy?
But again, I like how they play it that way. She's distinctive that way.
Aww!
Oh.
He's got a little bone for him.
That must have been
Don't say
so. That must have been so uncomfortable in his shirt.
Well,
Aw.
something
It's
tells
like
me
in
they
it-
just put it just for that scene.
It was in the same pocket as his nipple coins. Just moist and sweaty.
Is that
His moist,
You
sweaty
always
bone.
need a second smaller bone.
is that pocket like a bag of holding, where it's
Yes.
just like a pocket dimension?
His nipple itself.
Oh, that's unpleasant.
Wait, like his nipple opens up and like...
No.
Yeah.
like-
Oh god.
You
Yeah,
think
it's
the
fine.
little boy hides in there sometimes?
Oh
Jesus.
no. I always love when they do these things because they just probably had them
Oh yeah, they're
not
like,
here, but otherwise they're usually just horizontal.
well, yeah, this thing's probably isn't very high off the ground. It's just that's why they don't do any wide shots. Damn, those tricep, man.
Yeah, they're all sore from all that not sex they were having the other
I know.
night.
Get your bone in.
To be fair, God damn it!
I know.
I'm not doing it on purpose. I swear
On
to God,
purpose.
on purpose. I'm not doing it on purpose.
Ever since I started doing that Letterkenny thing, I think you both have been saying "to be fair" even more.
Yeah, we have, and it's your fault.
Yeah, I take full
That's why we're-
responsibility.
Sorry, we're leaving Alex.
I like it's like power corrupts too. It's like. Well, it's kind of like a nuke in the sense that it's like everyone wants nukes, but like no one can actually use nukes because if you use nukes, everyone's screwed. Like, you know what I mean? It's like mutually assured destruction. Yeah, that's the thing. So, okay, if everyone has a nuclear war, the world is lost. Same thing here. If she uses this weapon, it's like everything is fucked, basically.
I feel like her outfit it'd be like something like, minus the face, thing, maybe minus the crown, but it would be something that, like, some random pop singer would wear to, like, some sort of awards ceremony show, you know what I mean?
Maybe that's why she's doing this. Get the money, make her own amphitheater.
Right?
Maybe start the Olympics.
Again, I like he's just a bruiser.
What is that?
He's a barbarian.
A bone barian?
Oh.
Oh.
Look at face. Wait.
Oh.
I was like, did he just trip? Oh.
Oh, hi there. Mind
It's
if I
my
drop in?
for dinner.
Oh my god. Never interrupt a man when he's eating. It's just rude.
Danger?
Do you see his face? Oh. Wow.
And then they just stab him immediately.
The armor all just
I know.
hanging around.
Oh, ow. Oh. Yep.
That's some hot chili.
Seriously, that looks... Imagine being hit by that thing full force.
I mean, it's plastic.
Well, I
yes.
just mean like within the context of the story, like
Yeah.
the movie. Like, that's breaking bones every time the thing connects.
Well, that's why you use bone against bone, right?
I guess.
Oh.
Did you forget why we're here, dude? Just thought I had to remind you.
Yeah, I love all this guy's bugging out. He's like, yeah, no, this is this is not gonna end well.
Jesus.
How black's gold?
Jesus.
He's got some skill though. Oh shit, he's got.
Jesus.
Oh Jesus!
Damn, he's way better at that weapon.
Where'd it go?
Oh! Just slapped him.
Damn.
Just disrespected him. Like, I think it would have been less rude if he just stabbed the
Oh,
kid. Yeah.
Wait, what? Oh God!
Bye.
That's what you get.
just don't open it. It'll be fine.
Smack me in the fucking face.
He's like, I didn't do it. I'm just gonna go and hide.
Bro, you're gold.
I get to lure more bad guys through the door.
I wonder if he fell on purpose there, or if it was just an accident and they went with it.
A lot of directors will do that sometimes. There's like a
Yeah.
little like whoopsie daisy on, so they'll kind of keep saying keep going. Oh, are you?
A little bone tree or weird skeleton tree back there.
Oh shit! You just got played, son.
Jesus.
Damn.
That was
Do not let her find you. Yeah, what's with all the armor hanging? It's an interesting aesthetic. Uh-oh.
Damn. Look at that sword.
I love all the different sword designs too.
Mm-hmm.
Like every sword is like unique. It's got its own kind of personality.
She's like kind of badass, but
I know, really.
it's fine.
Like, what's a scar in this world? Like,
Yeah.
but it's almost like this is sort of like almost like vanity. Like, you know, her biggest issue is that she's so vain, and like the kid, the prince, like that's kind of the thing too, and that's something she's never learned to grow out of is being vain, and how essentially, you know, like what's going to lead to her downfall. She's going to destroy her whole world because, you know, she's got a scratch on her chin.
It's kind of fucked up.
It is, and that's kind of the point. It's like you're stupid for doing that. You know what I mean? And I feel like Sonja is looking at that kid thinking the same thing. Like, you know, this is what you're going to grow up to be. You're going to basically be the architect of your own destruction. So just, you know, grow up, essentially.
Oh no, you can't break the big screen. Oh.
Porn just starts playing again. Like, God damn it. Hi, girl.
That's creepy fucking jiggling skeletons.
Yeah.
Are they metal skeletons, or are they...
They look like they're made of gold almost.
Damn, dude, she's got moves now.
Oh.
There's a big dude right there. Just came out.
And died.
That was fast. They didn't even show his face.
Was there any need?
I like how his fucking table's like hanging too. Why is everything hanging?
Dude's a fucking wizard.
Yeah, she shouldn't have looked at him now.
Yeah, dude, I think you need to teleport yourself.
Yeah. She's like, oh, wait, you can't do that.
Yeah, this is not allowed.
Bye.
Bye.
I think he's dead.
She's like, oh.
Oh
that's
shit, he saw right she
awkward.
saw right through my my tricks. Time to run. There he is.
It wasn't dangerous enough for him yet.
Oh, you.
Why I oughta?
Oh, so much for watching the door.
Damn, she did that fast.
Yeah.
So we've seen Arnold's character like display some pretty impressive, feats of strength. I'm like,
Yeah.
can't get that.
Between I was gonna say 3 of them, but let's be real. Between the 2 of them, they could get it open, especially because it's jiggling with everything else.
Oh, he's trying.
The door's not jiggling.
I thought it was. I guess it's just the.
It's the whole place.
Listen.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. His face. I was about to say, come on, he can get that open a little bit.
Just turn around and open the door, bud.
There's spare parts, bud.
Jesus.
Again, that must have been so fun when the set's all moving and the
Yeah.
ground's lifting up.
A little dangerous, though. Or that can happen. Oh. Is he gonna
Well, I'm
catch
sure
on
a lot
fire?
of stuff was like foam too. Like
Oh, the fire's not.
it's foam fire. It's fine.
Yeah.
That cheek.
Again, I kind of like vicious the sword play is too. Like you're not like messing around. Like
Dude, she's scared.
get it. Look at it.
I mean, look at that face.
Well, again, you can tell she's not a practiced warrior. She's again
She's
like
just swinging.
I mean,
Yeah.
the fact that she's made it this far is actually pretty impressive. But
I mean she's privileged basically. Sonja has like been act. There you go.
I said, bitch. Wait. Bye. All right.
She a little jig on the way down.
Wait, but lava's really bright. What if it doesn't destroy it?
I know, right? It just makes it super.
It just kills the earth.
It just
The
turns.
next scene is just like the earth exploding.
Whoops.
And that is the end of the story.
Just use the fucking lever, guys. What the fuck?
Again, I do like that Arnold is used as a supporting character. I like that they didn't make him steal the show. Like, okay, he's a big, strong guy. They're utilizing him properly. Like, hey, you open this, you work as the muscle, but you're not like the hero. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Again, I love the fact that they resisted the urge to use him that
That's
way.
your there was like Falcor was doing nothing, or Falcon, or
Falcon. Yeah,
Falcor.
not Falcor, not the giant, beautiful luck dragon.
They remind me. They're very similar.
If Falcor was here, well, they'd have a quick getaway, that's for damn sure. I'm a luck dragon. I'm sure that's going to be fine. Oh, here we go.
It's my trade.
Here we go. This is Arnold's moment. Do it. Do it.
I mean, you could just use
It
your
seems
hands. but-
really dumb to do that.
Yeah.
So
So we could.
squats, man.
Jesus.
Interesting how this entire castle was rigged with dynamite.
I was gonna say, why is it exploding from the top?
You know why? Because it's the 80s, goddammit. That's why.
It's fine.
Everyone knows explosions work from the
When
top.
a villain's plan fails, shit just starts blowing up. God damn it.
Use your back muscles. Clearly that'll work.
Just throw your back into it, Arnold. No, Arnold, your back. Those are the muscles
I
you
know.
need. God God, look at his arms, though.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Now you do it. Oh, that's.
Okay. So you can see his squished body now. Use your back.
I mean, how long does that thing explode for? There's like no more top of the castle to blow up, but it's still blowing up.
However long it needs. All right, you don't rush explosions.
Hey, castle, you take all the time you need. You take as long as you need to blow up.
You gotta blow up, little buddy. It's okay. It's okay. We'll watch. Yeah, Arnold's really just here to lift heavy things.
Yeah. But see, I like that. I like how everyone in the party has a skill. That's it. That's what he's useful for. It's like, okay, we need to lift something up. Boom, we lift it up.
What's the kid's place in the party? Or Falcors?
Okay, seriously, how is it still blowing up?
It's because they destroyed the orb.
There's not enough castle for it to be blown up for that long.
You don't know how long castles
I guess that's
take.
why. That's probably coming from the lava.
Yeah.
The lava.
From the lava.
That was a cool effect, though.
Technically,
Wait, is
I
there
think
a
it's
volcano
magma.
forming?
Yeah. Like the magma rising. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit you just now.
You did.
Are you trying to defeat me in battle?
I mean,
Did you win? I think you won, right?
yeah, so we're going to cut this commentary short right now. Sorry, guys. We can't do the end of the movie. I defeated my wife in battle. So... Exactly. I
this
mean,
motherfucker right here.
we got to go. So, bye.
Oh my god, really? He does have a really big, like...
What?
Is it considered a cod piece if it's leather still? Like, his outfit. I'm like, who knows?
He's got a really big outfit, yeah. The horse is like, God damn it, guys. Really?
Fighting
Again?
your fucking fancy-ass robes? What the fuck?
Those
Look at that
are
thing.
some nice robes, though, to be
It's like
fair.
a diaper in the front. It's so big. I mean, that doesn't make it sexy at all, but...
Or does it?
Oh. Okay.
Apparently it does.
I don't...
So who won? I'm confused.
But you didn't fight. The horses are just watching.
Can we go with you? Can we be your horses? Guys?
Oh my god.
I think the horses are happy
Guys,
for them.
can you... God damn it. Well, folks, that's going to do it for this one. As always, thank you so much for listening, and we will catch you in the next one. Peace!
Peace!
Bye.